Hello dreamers, we're going to do the quest Terribly Twitchy Tigger. If this video helps you, please like it. Leave a silly comment for the algorithm and don't subscribe to me. Alright, so the first things first, we got to talk to Tigger right here on the map. He's going to tell us why Tinkerbell is so upset. I just thought she's just kind of like one of those people that are just always upset. So let's follow Tigger some more. Alright, he stopped again right in this spot. And now we have to follow him again. I don't think he really knows where he's going. Okay, so we got to this huge pile of trash. Now, the game did kind of freeze for me for a good minute or so before I was able to finally clear this trash. Maybe because Tinkerbell wasn't here yet or something. Alright, so let's go ahead and break it up, I guess. Using your... Oh, you gotta use your horse. Okay, let's get our horse out. Is Tipster okay? Or is there some type of horse that's good at this? No, it looks like Tipster's fine. Let's go ahead and smash. Smash this one. Smash this one. And this one. And finally the last one. Nice. Now it looks like we gotta do a bunch of stuff. We need some pearly barley seeds, dark chocolate bean seeds, lollipop fruits. Or just the seeds? Okay, so all these seeds I'm pretty sure are sold at the train that moves around. The selling train, whatever it's called. Where's the train? Oh, there it is. All right, let's go to the train. All right, so here are the seeds here. Let's go and start buying. I think she wanted lollipop seeds. How many did she want? 5 or something? Lollipop, barley. What else did she want? Let me just quickly get out of here. Okay, so barley seeds, lollipop, fairy crumut seeds or whatever. I assume that's these ones. Yeah, and then the chocolates, dark chocolate seeds. So get all 5. Of course, my inventory is full. Okay, so looks like we gotta create the garden. So I'm gonna dig 5 by 5 for all these seeds, or actually it can be 5 by 4, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're gonna do 4 rows of that. Okay, so I built the, I've dug the plots. Let's go ahead and get into our furniture. We're going to build any fence around it. Looks like I got lots of the white picket fence, so I'm just going to do that. Just like so. Oh, no. I'm missing one. Hopefully that's enough. Alright, looks like, yeah, that is enough. So you only need to do 10. So let's go ahead and plant the seeds. 5 of each. Okay, so I planted all the seeds. Now we just got to talk to Tinkerbell, see what she has to say. Okay, so Tigger led us to another mess, so let's get our horsey out and clean it up. You know, imagine if horses actually cleaned up stuff in real life. That'd be impressive. Alright, so let's go ahead and destroy that. Let's destroy this. Looks like there's 6 of them in total. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, so looks like there's a whole bunch of new things we need to collect. We need to get the antique cloth iron, which is just mining anywhere in the Glamour Gulch. The beady soil, which is just digging anywhere in the Glamour Gulch. Then the jasper is also mining anywhere in the Glamour Gulch. So jasper can be hard to come by sometimes. Glass, you can just make glass. The red silk flower is also in the Glamour Gulch. Kind of a hard flower to find, but they are around. Just make sure when you're looking for it to pick up every flower so new ones can spawn in. The Singwin strands. What is that again? I don't remember what that is. Oh, this stuff. Okay, yeah, that also just spawns in the Glamour Gulch everywhere. Okay, it's just kind of like the flowers. It just spawns everywhere. So let's take a couple looks around and see what we can find. Okay, so I finally got all the ingredients. Again, it took a long time for the red silk flower. That one seems to be the hardest one to find. The sanguine strands are everywhere, though. They're pretty easy to find. Anyways, so let's go and start building. What do we need? It's in furniture. Okay, so let's just build one of each one of these things. So I think I need 2 of something. Let me just quickly look. Yeah, it's the patio chairs and the bench. So let's go back over there and go in the furniture. We're going to make another patio chair. Okay, and then we need the bench. Where's the bench? Okay, so we're going to need 2 benches. Let's build 2 of them. All right. And then we'll do the patio table. Let's build that. And then finally the sculpture. Let's build that. All right, good stuff. Now we got everything we need. decorate the marsh with all these things. So let's go back to the Moodish Marsh. This is where I am on the map for you, by the way. There we go. Let's go into our furniture mode. All right, good stuff. Let's get 2 of these benches out. Side by side, why not? With the sculpture right behind it. And then the patio table. And then the chairs. I guess I'll turn the chair around. Usually too lazy for that stuff. All right, there we go. It's restored. Now let's go ahead and talk to Corella about it. Okay, so looks like we have to go talk to Snow White next. Let's see what she has to say. Okay, so I just talked to Snow White. She gave me a recipe for some bread. Okay, now let's go ahead and read it. Alright, looks like we just need those these fairy things and the sprinkles. The sprinkles are found in the Pixie Acres, and then you have to grow the fairy things. So just buy the seeds off the cart, the train cart, and then go ahead and grow them. I actually already have some growing. Where are they? Already got some growing over here, so thank goodness. And then, so we got everything we need. Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and start cooking. Fairy bread. She did say she wanted 3. So let's autofill it and start cooking. Bing, bang, boom. You got yourself some fairy bread. Alright, next we gotta head to Snow White's house. And let's go inside. See what she has to say. Here's your fairy bread, Snow White. And that's the end of the quest. If this video helped you, please like it. Leave a silly comment for the algorithm and don't subscribe to me.